Hi, how's everyone? I hope I find you all well. Thank you for returning and hello if you are new. We're just going to do a collective read today, no astrology. Hoping to keep it less combustible than yesterday. I don't know why I picked that word, but it was very fiery. It got very political, it got very preachy, it got very heated. So I want to bring it down a notch and let's just have a nice, calm, collective read. We laid out the first light tarot with 3 cards, and this is what we've got. We drew the world, which is rebirth, renewal, harmony, celebration, and reincarnation. It says fulfillment, long term goal accomplished, cycles done, and reward. There's a reward coming because there's an end of a cycle here. Okay. Then we have vibration, and I thought this was interesting that fell out after yesterday's. This actually is uh, also titled The Golden Rule, and it says uh, don't scatter your energy. It says interact compassionately, a vibe high, and um, it calls us to positive action. Okay, so this is vibration, vibe high, and follow the golden rule. And what is the golden rule? Treat others as you'd want to be treated, and that goes both ways. So yeah, if we are going to be at contention with people, and you know, it'll be very heated because obviously we have um, competing values at the moment. Don't let other people gaslight you. The golden rule is treat others as you would like to be treated, right? Okay. But, I mean, don't be a doormat also. Don't let them suck that energy away from you. Because if you want to say, look, I want to treat, how should I put this? You want to be kind to people, but if they take advantage of you, that is a misuse of the energy, okay? So even though it calls for you to treat people as you want to be treated, make sure they don't treat you poorly in return, okay? And then because then when you react, they'll be like, treat me the way you would want to be treated. And you're like, motherfucker, I just did. And so what they're showing me is that interaction is an exchange. Good energy for good energy. Okay? So if you treat someone well, you do it because you expect to be treated that way in return. Now, the caveat here is you can't expect somebody, you can't go into something expecting payment back. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, it's like going into something intending to hold it over somebody else's head. It's like, well, I was kind to you, so now I expect you to pay me back in kind. Expectations like that, you can't do that because everyone has free will and maybe they're not able to pay you back or whatever at the moment. But you do have an expectation of being treated respectfully, okay? So treat people with respect, but oh, see now that wait a minute, let me see. Treat people with respect, but accept them at their face value if they give you disrespect in return. That's what I was trying to say. Because I don't like to get religious either or political, even though yesterday's was very political. But if you believe in good and evil, okay? If you believe in good and the devil or whatever, we're just going to use that term just as a catch-all, okay? It's not a religious, for me, coming from me, it's not a religious term. If you know somebody is in devil energy, or negative energy, right? You know that their promises are probably false. So protect yourself. That's what I'm saying. Just protect yourself, okay? Vibe high, treat people well, but when they show you who they are, believe them. And you don't have to feel obligated to continue to feed that negativity. Like, well, the golden rule says I should treat you the way I want to be treated, so I'm going to be, I'm going to be accepting, I'm going to be kind, I'm going to be supportive. But if they don't give that, if all they give back is poison, your contract is void. Okay, you don't have to play into that anymore. But always function in a higher vibration. Okay, and the last card we got here is the Hanged Man. And I think Hanged Man came out yesterday too. This is the last look underneath before you break the surface. So you figure the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. I like that they use that example because Pisces being the fish, it's as if, think about a whale breaching and how right before its nose breaks the surface tension of the water. That's where the Hanged Man energy is. It's the last look underneath before you break the surface. It's like one last look back at, do I have everything right? Did I consider everything? Do I see everything for its truth? Am I taking everyone for their word? Do I have everything that I need to make this decision? And then make your decision. But right now, it's that moment right before. It also says it's a crossroads card. It's a transition point, a turning point, and decisions are needing to be made. So I lay out the first light tarot because I want to get like I give this deck the energy of the divine because this is all pictures from the Hubble Space Telescope. So to me this is very cosmic energy. This is stuff either outside of our control or in the back, not the background, but in the higher frequencies, okay? So here we've got there's an ending, but there's a promise of a renewal. That's what the world card. Vibrations vibe high and treat everybody well. And yourself, I heard they want me to emphasize that. Treat yourself well. It says don't scatter your energies. What was I saying before? Don't give energy to people who are giving you negativity because that's a breach of the interaction, quote unquote, contract. Okay, you give energy positively in I was saying in expectation of, but we really can't expect that. But the only expectation from you is that you vibe high. Okay, but if somebody is vibing low, then you're going to have to be like, oh, okay, you are not in a position to receive this, so I'm going to have to pull back from you, okay? But definitely, it also says interact compassionately. So absolutely have compassion. If you're going to be in a situation where you're arguing with people, especially about politics, argue with them compassionately, but stand your ground, okay? You're not going to be swayed. Um, Especially if you're the one vibing high. If you're the one vibing in the divine, where everybody is equal and everybody is sacred and everybody deserves rights and everybody should be cared for and supported, even the ones you disagree with. But then the other people that you're disagreeing with don't see the same perspective. Like what I was saying yesterday is, um, some of us are vibing in the assumption that a person is a person no matter what color their skin, no matter what their orientation, no matter what their religion. So everybody has set human rights, okay? The right to be supported, the right to health, the right to be protected, okay? The right to education, all the basic things. But then there's a subset of people who believe that anybody different does not deserve those things. Interact with them compassionately, but know that you're the one vibing in the light. Okay? That's what I want to get out. And then the Hanged Man is, there is a turning point here, and there will be decisions being made. That is on a grander scale. Now, it may play out personally in everybody's life, of course, but this is more like societal. This is societal, okay? We're at the end of a cycle, and or a crossroads. Yeah, a turning point. This is definitely a turning point in history and in our society. We're being asked to vibe high and maintain the golden rule. But again, that goes both ways, right? If we treat others the way we want to be treated, then we expect others to treat others the way they want to be treated, right? And don't let them gaslight you. Well, you're not being very nice, and I came into this very, I want to be understanding to you. No, no, the fuck you don't. You want us to understand you because you don't want to feel invalidated that you're a piece of shit. I'm sorry, I keep coming back to that word. I'm very passionate about this. So then, and then with the Hanged Man, it's like I feel like a lot of, I feel like after this, I, I feel like Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, is going to be this turning point at this crossroads. And that's interesting because 12/12 is coming up. That's the 12/12 portal. And that's right between Christmas and Thanksgiving. Um, I believe that these next 2 months is the portal, this turning point. So then, after or right before the end of that transition, we've got the Hangman here, which is the final breath before breaking the surface. It's like you've been in suspension, you've been thinking about this, you've been getting that inner perspective. On the global scale, they're telling me that, especially with the Democratic side, they've really had to lick their wounds over this. And they've been kind of quiet. I mean, a lot. There are some that are working really hard, especially with proving judges before the end of the term. Um, but there's going to be a restructuring, right? This is the end, the world. And we're going to, but I love it. I love this because the world card always says that there's a reaping of the rewards. Okay. So I have great faith that there will be some good outcome from this. Okay. And then, like, the Hangman is the last considering of the old cycle before we let it go and break through into the new. I love that. The world is the ending of the cycle. Vibration is asking us to vibe high, and the Hangman is the last breath before breaking the surface into a new paradigm, a new way of being. So then I laid out I used Oda-Mae, and I laid out the 9 card spread, and we'll go through it now. 1 second. Okay. So, position 1, the heart of the situation, we've got Ace of Cups reversed. And if we think of the Ace of Cups as full cups and hearts of love, and now it's in the reverse, I think that's what's on everyone's heart. What's at the heart of the situation is there's a loss of trust and love here. Now, this card does designate blocked creativity, sour feelings, and feeling unloved. Okay? But this feels like a pouring out of the spilled cup of love. There's hard feelings here at the heart of everything. What they showed me was, say you're having a drink with someone and they say something really wretched, and in order to show that you are done with them and the situation, you pour out, you drink, you put it upside down, and you leave, right? That's what this feels like to me. The pouring out and the upside down cup on the table. I'm done. Okay. Crowning here on everyone's mind is King of Wands upright. I do love this energy. Sagittarius energy. The sun just entered Sagittarius, so we're just awakening to this um, broad-minded kind of energy. Okay. This is a King of Wands Sagittarius. So you and the collective, whoever I'm addressing, whoever's resonating with this, you might have Sagittarius in one of your big three, or so, like for me, I have stellium in the ninth house, which is ruled by Sagittarius, and my north node is Sagittarius. Even though I'm the stellium that's in there is all in Libra. So I do have strong Sagittarius. Fiery. I'm all air and fire. I'm all bluster and warmth. So I love this energy. The crowning thoughts here is someone fierce, noble, strong, vibrant, steadfast, and resilient. And I feel like people are trying to re-empower themselves. That's the crowning thoughts here. Wait, one, two, three. Foundational thoughts here. Um, Foundational influences, yeah, we've got the Six of Swords. This is the moving on card. We're feeling uprooted, moving on, moving forward. There's also the word here, escape. Like we're trying to just get the fuck out of some bad situation. The warning with the Six of Swords, though, if we look at it, is that swords are all mental energy. This is doubts and fears. This is preconceived ideas. This is values, thoughts, information. It could be negative stuff like gossip, anxiety. It could be anything. Anything mental is in the swords realm. But if you see, these people look like they're refugees, like they're running from something. She's covered. The kid, they're in rags, and with her covered under this cloak, it feels like trying to protect yourself from whatever is behind you. But if you look at moving on here, those swords are stuck in the boat. So it's like you're taking a lot of that mental baggage with you wherever you're trying to go to start over. So make sure that the swords that you're taking with you are powerful swords, not negative swords. Make sure they're truth, make sure they are good information, everything positive, okay? Because whatever's sticking in that boat, it can put a hole in it and you might sink before you even get there. That's the weight of those negative thoughts. But make sure they're positive. Make sure that they're high-minded, they're accepting, they're I can't even, you know what I mean. Go high vibe. You gotta travel with high vibe thoughts. Okay? Position 5, past is, no, position 4, forgotten advantageous factors. You get the Two of Cups here. This is connection, partnership, equality, and love. I heard, lean on your loved ones, okay? It feels like, after this cycle, the ones we have the strongest connection to are going to be even stronger. Okay, and there might even be renewal of those connections. So we've got the Two of Cups here. I mean, this could be renewal of a relationship. Um, Not even renewal, but like, what is it? Shoot, I can't think of it. What they're showing me is somebody who's already been married. Like, okay, so some people go through renewal of vows, but that's like 25 years, 50, whatever 10-year anniversary, right? But this is different. This feels like we got married on the down low and now we're just going to have a celebration of our union. That's what this feels like. A celebration of a reunion. Oh, a reunion. Could there be a reunion here? I feel a reunion here. And this is in unseen or forgotten advantageous factors. I feel like there is real strong love union here that you can lean on. Some of you, it might be new because this person, I can't get past the idea that this person is standing here, so it looks like they've been here the whole time. But this person, his feet looks like he's walking in with this cup. So this feels like somebody just entering the picture. Okay? So this is something that might come in that either you forgot about. I don't see the Six of Cups or anything. but this could be something renewed. Okay. Fifth position, we have past decisions, lessons, or influences. Here's the Queen of Wands. So we've got a matched pair here. We've got the King and the Queen of Wands, all Sagittarius energy. She's creative, vivacious, and lively. Yesterday, she came out in the reverse and was telling us to be bitchy. Actually, she was just saying, your maintain your stance, and be harsh if you need to be, but be fair, because we had the Queen of Swords out there also. So there she was saying, be fair and just. But the Queen of Wands was saying, no, you be in your fire. You be strong, you stand your ground, you be harsh if you need to be, because justice was on your side. We had justice yesterday too. So past lessons is somebody standing um, in their fiery power, and you're still drawing on that energy. That's what this position means. This is past decisions, lessons, and influences, and it's still alive. It's still here. Okay, so this may be just like the recent past, just in the last couple months. And I heard it's because once you had that taste of your own personal power, you liked it. So you're like, I'm hanging on to this version of me, and that's good. Um, Position 6 here is negative background energies, and we've got the Nine of Swords. That was completely understandable. This is self fulfilling torment. Okay? This is anxiety, and this is getting stuck in that. It's the quicksand of those negative emotions just dragging you down, and it keeps you in that cycle of anxiety. Oh, I completely understand that. There's again sword energy. This is all mental energy. This is all thoughts. I hate to say the old line of it's all in your head, but if you think about it, these swords that they're having nightmares about, they're not real. They're not in the real world. They are just in the subconscious. And you have to take control of the feelings that you get. Okay, so this vibration card is talking about vibing high. And I know that's hard. But this anxiety, sleepless nights, fear, worry, doubt, and it's like beating yourself up over something. That's what the deep anxiety and depression is feeling so hard on yourself about some things that are out of your control. And that's that. I wonder sometimes if people who have that deep depression aren't secretly really control freaks. And since most things in life are out of our control, when things go wrong, we blame ourselves, we doubt ourselves, we think it was something that we did, we can't get out of that rut. The reason we can't get out of that rut is because it's not in our control, you know? So this negative influences here is this self-fulfilling torment. You must release yourself from that prison that you have your heart in, okay? Because most of these energies are nothing that we control. We literally can only control ourselves. Everyone else has free will to do what they please. And energies change and shift, and the divine will move things the way it sees fit, and the only thing we can control is our reaction to it. But if we hold on to all these swords, blame, doubt, fear, guilt, you know um, all those things, it's just going to keep you pinned down in that muck. um Positive background influences. We've got the Chariot, but it's in reverse. I mean, it's Cancer energy. This is hesitancy and directionlessness. Directionlessness. I don't know why this came out in the positive. Let's see if I can spin this. Hesitancy. There is no shame in taking your time. Okay. I heard some of us feel like the path isn't clear right now. So we're putting the car in park for a moment, and now they're showing me, we've all done it. We pull into the driveway and we cannot go in that house yet. So we put the car in park and we sit and listen to music. That's what I feel like this is for the moment. Okay? Take your time. Um, with this card, the world, the hangman, vibration, and the knowledge that this is a turning point, this is a crossroads. I feel like it's warranted that you just pause for a little bit, maybe just through the holidays. Get recentered. I'm surprised the star didn't come out, but after this turning point is going to be a new road to go on. So it's like turning down the road onto a new part of the map, and you have to kind of orient yourself. So the chariot reverse, I mean, it's a pause in movement, but it's not a negative pause. It's more like, where am I now? Okay, how do I function in this new? Because like I said, a lot of us might be letting go of some relationships, and then we're going to wonder, how do we function now? Right? There's a little bit of hesitancy here. We got that Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Um, Near future advice, we've got the beautiful Empress. It's creativity, devotion, blessings, loving, productive. That's the key here. We're going to be productive, okay? Oh, I heard stay productive. Stay productive. That's the advice from the future. For the future, I'm sorry. And then what comes next is Five of Swords. Now, usually it says victory through deceit or crime. And it says an end to conflict, but no winners. That's the thing here. This card is usually called, oh, what is it called now? I totally forgot. Winning, but at what cost? Okay? So this person is in victory, and the two people behind him are defeated and they're walking away, but it's a sour victory, you know? It's like, there's a loss here. But what the card always says to me is there is empowerment here, because you're the one saying, I'm not fighting you anymore. I'm stopping this fight. Nobody wins. And there is saving grace in that, because who knows what kind of destruction could have happened to either of these people, any of these people, if the fight had continued. No one's dead. They're all walking away. They're walking away in defeat, but they're walking away. So it's like, there was no good option here. That was the truth. And the reason I say that is I pay attention to how the swords are distributed. So he's holding two swords, which is the two of swords of indecision or poor choices. And there's two swords on the ground, which is also the two of swords of indecision. And he's holding the one sword, which is the Ace of Swords of truth. So the truth in between this is that there was no good way to win this fight. Okay? So just end the fight. I'm not fighting anymore. Otherwise, you know, like it says, victory through deceit. Somebody's going to have to, like, lie to get this to stop. And I feel like it could be as simple as, you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't want to fight anymore. But it's just like it's not, it's not even giving up, because giving up, it's like you really do feel, okay, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong. I lose. But in this case, it's just telling somebody, you know what? I'm not going to change your mind. You're not going to change my mind. You're absolutely correct from your perspective. I don't want to fight anymore. This is done. And instead of, I don't want to fight, let's make nice, this is, I don't want to fight, therefore, goodbye. Okay? That's what's in the near future. Or that's maybe what comes next. Yeah, just cutting it off. Um, Hold on 1 second. Okay, I paused at 3035 for anyone looking for a number sync. They wanted me to switch gears, and I needed to reconsider what I wanted to say. So they want me to read this towards love, which is not a comfortable energy for me to be in. I mean, I love love. I'm a Libra. I'm quadruple Libra. I'm in love with the idea of love. I am. I really do love love. But I'm bitter right now. I'm old and I'm bitter, and I've been through 2 husbands. And it's like, so I'm not vibing in that right at the moment. So it's hard for me to switch gears. But they do want me to address the idea that this could be a love reading. So I hope this vibes with somebody. This is 2 fire signs, or 2 people with fire in their charts. Now, where in their charts is up to you, how you resonate. Oh, I forgot to do my spiel. Remember, not all messages will resonate for every person. So leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind, because it might make sense at a later time. You're all at different points in your timelines. I can read the script, but I can't tell you which character you all individually play. I also can't tell where you're all standing on the stage, if you're the observer or if you are the participant, okay? So place yourself wherever the message resonates. And so for the Sagittarius energy, it could be sun, moon, could be rising, it could be 7th house, it could be stellium, it could be anything in the chart, you know. But we have a match. We've got a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands, and they're not looking at each other. So let's go through this the way the visuals are giving it to me. What's standing out first is the King of Wands, the Sagittarius masculine. I say masculine, but not male, all right? This could be a feminine in her masculine energy. Gender ain't shit but boobs and wieners, and it only exists on this plane, okay? It only exists when we're in bodies. Souls are non-gendered. Well, I mean, they lean one way or another, but I mean, they're not firm in that, right? So this person, whoever this is resonating with, this King of Wands, this masculine energy, male or female, functioning in their Sagittarius energy, is looking backwards towards this Nine of Swords. And to the left of him, or to the right of him, well, on his left from his perspective, is that Chariot reversed. So this King of Wands is stuck between anxiety and hesitancy. Okay? It's a very uncomfortable place for him to be, because he is usually very self-empowered. Okay? Fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Okay? Vital, fierce, noble, strong. This isn't upright, so this isn't his positive energy. Vibrant, resilient, steadfast. And he's stuck. He's stuck between this depression and anxiety, and the fact that he can't move. He can't go anywhere. Chariot reverse, there's energy that's preventing him from going where he wants to go. Now, I've just been I just saw that here, down here, which the Ace of Cups in reverse, on either side, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is his match, but we've also got the Empress, which also looks really, really good. Okay? Maybe that's what he's in his head about. There's a loss of love between him and somebody, but there could be a third party here. I'm not saying there's cheating. I'm saying perhaps his heart is being pulled in two different directions. I don't think he's bound to either one of these people. Even though the Two of Cups is here under the Queen of Wands, I mean, this might be. But the Empress is here. That's Libra, Taurus. Taurus Libra energy. She's devoted, she's creative, she's blessed, she's productive, she's fertile, she's loving. This is Empress energy. But on the other side of this cup, that's that Queen of Wands. Now, traditionally, many readers read the Queen of Wands as the third party, as the other woman, the mistress, the harlot, the harridan, the skank, right? I usually only read it that way if she comes out in reverse, like yesterday, but yesterday was more political, so I didn't read it that way. But this could be that his heart is torn between two people, which is why he's in this torment, this anxiety, and he feels like he can't go in any direction. The chariot's in reverse. The garage door is closed. Like there's something here where he can't go where he wants to go. And I can't tell which one it is because the Ace of Cups reverses between the both of them. He may be denied both of them. But we do have a Two of Cups here, but then we've got the Six of Swords. So there was some kind of commitment. There was a connection, a partnership, love between equals, and then somebody moved on from it, this Six of Swords. But they took all that baggage with them. And it was just, like I said, with this Five of Swords down here, it wasn't a victory. It was more of just like, I don't want to fight anymore. But I don't know who this is with. I, I feel like maybe he chose wrong. He maybe chose wrong. Or maybe he's feeling that he chose wrong. Because if we go down this side, we've got the Nine of Swords over the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. So he's looking at this anxiety right over the Queen of Wands, right over his match. It's like this commitment went wrong, especially here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. But if we go down the right side, it's like there was this Taurus or Libra energy, an upright Empress, but he couldn't get to her, the Chariot reverse. Lack of direction. Maybe he didn't know where she was. There was hesitancy here, maybe because he was in another relationship. Or she, like I said, king. I say he or she I say he if the king comes up, but king energy is not they're not gender based, okay? A woman can be functioning in her king energy, and a man can be functioning in his queen energy. Look, I would say look in your chart, okay? Like in my chart, um so the signs are divided not only by element but by gender. So there's feminine, masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine, masculine. And gender, like I said, is a buzzword right now. All that means is positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative energy. Okay? Yin and yang, yin and yang. It's the balance of the two that creates life. So we start out with Aries, that's masculine. Then we go to Taurus, and that's feminine. Then we go to Gemini, that's masculine, and then Cancer is feminine, right? So it kind of it goes like that. So even though I say King of Wands, this could be a female functioning in her Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Okay. Yeah, so if we go down the right side here like this king he's paying too much attention to the anxiety because right now his way is blocked. The chariot's in reverse. There's no way for him to go towards the Empress. And it was because of that, there was no way for him to get to her, that he had to say, I just can't fight this fight anymore. And that's why nobody's winning. That's why no one wins this. Like the Empress will always be the Empress. Both feminines are in upright, so they're still in their positive upright energy, but there was a dumping out of like I said in the beginning, when you're done, when you want to show somebody that you're done with the conversation and you tip your cup upside down and you leave. That to me feels like this Ace of Cups upside down. Also, the ace comes from the divine. This is an opportunity from the divine. Like, here you go, here's a cup of love that you weren't expecting. And either he made a mistake and declined it, so that's why it turned upside down, or something went sour and it just dumped. So let's see, how else do you want me to read this? So, yeah, the center of the issue is that there was a loss of love here. Something was blocked. There were sour feelings and feeling unloved. I can't help but notice the way this Queen of Wands is looking off to her left, almost like she's looking right at this Empress. It's like this Queen of Wands knows about her, but the Empress doesn't know about the Queen of Wands. Or she just doesn't give a shit. Almost like, yeah, I know you're there, but I'm doing my own thing over here, so I'm not even. It's like her back is even turned to her. Like, here, look at like this. Like, here's our lovely Empress being all empressy on her throne, being productive and vibrant and lovely. And here comes the Queen of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on, let me darken it a little. It might be better. So see how she's just kind of looking at her like, you think you're all that? You think you're all that. And the Empress is like, I sure do. I sure do. And the foundation here, these lower three cards, there was a connection, a Two of Cups. But then this Six of Wands, a Six of Swords here, somebody had to leave it. And then they were like, I had to stop. I didn't want to fight about it anymore. Nobody wins. And there's even three people in this card here. So this could be the masculine and then the two feminines having to walk away. So that's what I've got. We're only halfway through. Stick with me here. I hope this is resonating. I hope the messages are reaching you for your highest good. If you're vibing with my content, please take a moment and leave me a thumbs up, leave me a like. Share my video. Please hit subscribe. It all helps the algorithm get my content seen. I'm really shooting to maybe get towards 100 subscribers by maybe summer. So help me out and just share one of my videos and. Also, in the description, you'll find my email and donation links. I'm open for personal readings. We can do a video chat reading, probably through Facebook Messenger. or I can do an email reading, or I can do a video like this that I post to Facebook as private. Not Facebook, YouTube. I post it to YouTube as a private link that I only send to you. Only you will see it. I also do birth chart inquiries. Astrology is my first discipline. I kind of picked up tarot afterwards. So if you want me to help you look at your chart and we can do an inquiry and a reading, contact me. Absolutely. My email is in the description. Jamela314 at Gmail. It might be Jamela, I'm sorry, Hamela314 tarot at Gmail. I think it's just, I don't know. Look in the description. I don't know why it left my mind for the moment. I know my email address. um, so, and if you just leave a donation, let me know, because then I will, as a thank you, I'll do you a real quick 3-card spread as a thank you for any donation. So, I appreciate any and all feedback. Like, I never get comments. I really would appreciate comments if you're vibing with, my message. Um, Thank you for any feedback, signal boost, or donation. Thank you so much. So we're going to go on to the ancestor oracles. This is my favorite part because this is where it all starts to come together, right? So the first card we drew was the Hermit card, and it said retreat and recharge. This is Taurus energy. No, Virgo energy. Sorry. It says take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Oh, excuse me. I thought I was going to sneeze. Okay. Take time to recuperate in order to continue your growth. Rest and recuperate. See, that's what I feel like this King of Wands is in. Because we've got the Nine of Swords, the Six of Swords. He just came through a fight with the Five of Swords. This is a lot of mental energy. And then we got the Chariot in reverse. Like, he can't really go anywhere. So he's sitting there alone in his principles. Just in melees, I heard. Or was it mayonnaise? He's sitting there by himself. All right. This says you have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So, you're being guided to take a step back at this time. If you're working on bringing something together, that Two of Cups maybe, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. Maybe he's putting too much pressure on one of them and they're just like, I'm not feeling it right now. Can you give me a break? Hold on. No, okay. I'm going to continue and then I'll address something that they just want me to say. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought. Contemplation. Ooh, isn't that what the hangman was calling us to do? Oh, that was crossroads. That's the last look before breaking through the surface. Okay. Before moving forward. Often when we rush in, that's why the chariot's in reverse, so that we don't rush in. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. That's why the chariot's in reverse. Someone's not ready yet. Someone is not ready yet. It could be the king, it could be the empress. But someone's not ready yet. That's why the Ace of Cups is in reverse. He's blocked. This sour feelings, this is blocked love energy. What do you want? He wants the Two of Cups, and he even may be in a connection with this Queen of Wands here. She's in the upright, so she's not, it's not like she's, evil or good. I mean, she could be a karmic. That could be. No, karmics are not bad. Okay, karmics are wonderful, can be wonderful people. We write in karmic relationships into our chart for good and bad. Okay, well, not bad, but I mean for lessons and love. So you can have a karmic relationship. Say there's a soul that you keep reincarnating with, but it's like your besties or your brothers and sister or your aunt and uncle or whatever, and or you could be. I mean, it's a very good, nice, solid karmic relationship. And you can be in a karmic relationship and absolutely be happy. Absolutely. But this feels like somebody was involved with a karmic when a soulmate came around. And it's like this chariot in reverse is like, you ain't going nowhere because there's no way for you to get to her just yet. And maybe it's because he's still in this Two of Cups connection with that Queen of Wands. Oh, they wanted me to address this diagonal line here. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Yeah. So there was a connection, there was a loss of feelings here, and then there was this stagnation. This Chariot is like directionlessness and hesitancy here. If we go this diagonally here, we've got the Nine of Swords because of the Ace of Cups reversed, and this, I had to just let it go because there's no winner here. Okay? Okay, the next card we've got is the Sun. Wonderful Sun energy. This could be very ego driven energy in its detriment, but it makes sense that it's here because we have so much fire energy here with the King and Queen of Wands. Is that the only wands out here? It is. Everything else is swords and cups and majors. So the Sun, it says enjoy success and happiness. Know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. Oh, it's kind of bright. Let me darken this again. I hate that it's so dark. Every light in my house is on right now. It's just the way that this is positioned with the. There we go. Okay. You're being surrounded with the high brightness of the sun at this time. Oh, you know what? The sun is in Sagittarius, and that's the King and Queen of Wands. So Sagittarius, you're on deck. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm. And it encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time. You're being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. Isn't that a kick in the balls, though? Because the sun is like, yeah, you're free to go. You're blessed. Go and be. And then we've got the chariot in reverse. It's like, I can't go. She's not ready. Ugh. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take the next step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you're asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. So, this makes me feel like this whole episode here is temporary. Okay? King, I'm addressing you. King of Wands. Be patient. Okay? Hermit energy, go within. All right? Retreat, recharge, reset your bearings, get your bearings because look, your chariot's in reverse. You're not going anywhere. It's almost like I feel like okay, it's like he said I made a decision, I'm going to go towards her. And then he got in the car and the car wouldn't start. And then it turned out that he needed some work done on the car. So, like, that's going to take a month or two or whatever, however long it takes him to get the money to fix it. It's like something impeded him, you know? However, even though he can't physically move, the sun is saying the opportunity will be there. Okay? Hermit energy, go within, retreat, recharge, get your bearings, okay? It's not over yet. So we're going to go to the oracle message, to my theme deck and get a few last minute oracle, not last minute, but yeah, last minute little advice. I don't know what to call this. Little tidbits. Little, okay, okay. Thank you. Oh, good. New beginnings. Good, good. All right, let's get some final messages, please, for the collective. This poor King of Wands, my good. See? What did I say? Third party card. There's too many fingers in this pie. What did I say? So this really feels like there's a pause in something because there's a third party involved here. And it's not even like a cheating situation. It just might be like, oh, I think I made the wrong choice because I see that that's my soulmate and now I can't really do anything. And it doesn't even have to be that there was active cheating, okay? So don't get all upset that somebody, oh my God, he cheated on me. No, no, no. This just may be like, because like I said, with that Nine of Swords there, this could just be like the deep thoughts, the anxiety about, oh shit. Oh, look at that. What did I say? Soulmate. Lobster energy. She's his lobster. So there's a decision to be made here, King. We've got Uranus and Mercury in play. Hang on, so we've got the moon phases in play. Keep the faith and watch out for red flags. Do you want one more? I could do one more. One. Just one. Okay, that one. Then it just got away. Oh, and now they're yelling at me. Okay, let me grab that one that fell. And then we'll read. Here we go. Oh, fairy godmother, look at, what did I say? I'm surprised the star didn't show up. There it is. There's the star. This card is called the fairy godmother. Where will this go? There we go. Okay. I will get to it. So let's arrange these real quick. What came out first here? We've got, okay, aloe vera, soothe. This goes along with the hermit. Retreat and recharge. Okay, heal yourself. There's something within you that needs to be healed before you can approach either one of these or release yourself from that Nine of Swords. The third party, but we had the soulmate. Oh my God. I called it. I put fairy godmother over here. That's the star. So let me explain the star for a moment. In my deck here, now be kind, okay? I'm not an artist, but I drew these. All right. So in this deck, the fairy godmother is a blessing. It's healing. It's a wish, direction, okay, which is amazing because with the chariot reverse, you're feeling directionless. It's renewal and finding your way. And the reason that is because the star card, that's Aquarius energy. One or either of you could have Aquarius in your chart. Anyways, the star is our North Star. It's where our heart, our soul, sees home. Okay? It's where we're plotting our course. It's direction our soul wants to go. Let's see, we've got plot twist. Pay attention to the red flags. I'm going to put that down here with third party. Plot twist. Pay attention to the red flags and third party. Too many fingers in this pie. 111 and 222 together. I'll put soothe here. Oh, we've got a few too many, but I'll work with it. And then we've got these cards. We've got moon phases. Okay, right now I think we're in waxing. Like we just passed the new moon, which was the dark moon. So I think it's becoming bright again. And it's in Virgo. Virgo is a steady hermit energy earth sign, okay? Then we've got Mercury and Uranus here. Mercury is the communicator, okay? Where is Mercury right now? Let me quick check. Mercury is, where are you? Mars, Chiron, where the hell is Mercury? Mercury is in Sagittarius right now. Okay, that's you, King of Wands, Sagittarius. Mercury is in Sagittarius right now. So that's more broad thinking. Sagittarius represents the traveler, the learner, the expansion. He's ruled by Jupiter, the good time boy. You know, I always say my Sagittarians, they're rolling stones. Papa's got to keep it moving. They got wandering hearts, wandering minds, wandering hands, wandering feet, wandering. I said everything, right? Hands, heart, feet, mouths, bodies, lips, minds. They want something more, you know. Right now, Mercury is there. So you might, this might be somebody in an energy of, I want more. I want this love. I want this great connection. I want a great connection, a great love. And I think that this person could be it, even though they may be in a commitment already. Mercury energy is messages, news, communication, thinking, friends, and movement. Now, in the negative, which it's not in retrograde yet, but in the negative, it's trickster, it's cunning, it's mental processes, okay? And we do have a lot of swords here. And quickness. And then here we've got Uranus energy. We've got Uranus in... Where is Uranus? Hang on, I'll find it. Taurus. Uranus in Taurus. That's the home. That's the comforts of home and who's in it. And Uranus is the upheaver. So something in the home life is being turned on its head a little bit. This is rebellion, unconventionality, eccentricity, unpredictability, and creativity. But in its negative, which is it? Is it in reverse? I do think Uranus is retrograde right now. It's instability. I also feel stubbornness too, because usually it's very expansive. Uranus rules Aquarius. So you've got Uranus and the star here. Aquarius could be involved. Usually the rebel here wants mutiny. Like, I don't want this anymore. And it just kicks over the Monopoly board and dumps that Ace of Cups upside down and pieces out, right? That's in the river. That's in his negative energy. So that's what I've got here. 111, there's new beginnings here, though. So this, like, goes along with the sun energy. Self-expression, get your bearings in this new cycle. Hang on, let me go back to the screen. From what I see, I still see the chart. There we go. 111, new beginnings, self-expression, get your bearings in this new cycle, okay? And then we also have 222, keep the faith. It says, timely and auspicious opportunities are coming. Stand strong in your personal beliefs. Okay? That's what I have for the collective. Thank you so much. I hope that vibed with you. I hope it resonated, and I hope the messages reached you for your highest good. Please remember, in the description is my email. Contact me for a personal reading. Also down there is my donation links. If you donate, let me know, and I would love to do a 3-card spread for you as a thank you for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until I see you again in a couple days, okay, thanks, bye!